by any chance John and Isabella's son?
One and the same.
Your commission is with Edward Braddock, is it not?
Aye. But he's yet to reach a... And I figured I might... well, at least until he arrives, I thought.
Yes? Out with it.
Forgive me, sir. I had hoped that I might study under you. If I am to serve the Order, I can imagine no better mentor than yourself.
Hello, sir.
Kind of you to say, but I think you overestimate me.
Impossible, sir. This way.
跌倒。
Thief! Someone stop him!
这只有用偷一个而已啊，没关系。
Boston's quite a lively city.
There's all manner of things to see and do. Once you've settled in, I suggest you take some time to walk the streets. Who knows what opportunities you might discover?
不是水干，然后水又一直在那边甩。
Need to fetch a few things before we get to work.
I'll arrange for horses while you do that.
还他们是在练剑道。世界地图。
Get back here with that, you rogue! Damn sprigs, this accursed city will be the death of me.
You seem troubled, friend.
That's because I am. Greatly so, in fact.
What's happened?
I was robbed. The old Balkan file. Though I've managed to restore what's mine, I fear it's ruined.
You mean the book?
This is no ordinary book. It's an almanac. The first I ever wrote. Benjamin Franklin, pleased to meet you.
安杰明夫来客。
Hatham Kenway.
You must be new to Boston.
Why do you say that?
You're still possessed of virtue. To stop and help an old lout like myself. I don't mean to impose, but you seem a spry fellow. Should you happen to find my missing pages, I'll reward you.
Look, I'm not sure if I've...
It's all right. If you have the time, hurrah! If not, no harm done. The thing is useless in its current state anyway. But should you somehow manage to restore it, you'll find me inside that general store over there.
Well, that was interesting.
To all carpenters, a new design in rotary lathes will be on display at the Guildhall this next week. Come see these innovative marvels at work.
买一把剑跟手枪，
What do you need, my friend?
购买。
For all manner of Westphalian products, go to Herr Hoyt. The best.
We ride for the Green Dragon Tavern. The proprietors are eccentric, but the rooms are spacious and they do not pry.
Have you been told why it is I've come to Boston?
No, Master Birch said I should know only as much as you saw fit to share. He sent me a list of names and bade me ensure you could find them.
And have you had any luck with that?
Aye. William Johnson waits for us at the Green Dragon.
How well do you know him?
Not well, but he saw the order's mark and did not hesitate to come.
Prove yourself loyal to our cause. And you may yet know our plans as well.
I should like nothing more, sir.
The plane.
他们这个马超大的，超高的，这都有快，那至少都有100，它应该都有100、700、800了吧？
You lying, cheating, no good son of a bitch.
Perhaps we've come at a bad time.
Oh, don't be foolish, dearies. Please, sit. Fancy something to eat? A drink, perhaps? Or is it a bed you require?
We've already let rooms here.
Oh, yes. Of course. Masters Lee and Kenway, was it? I'll have your bags brought up. Do you require anything further?
Only privacy.
喂，太有力了吧他？动作还蛮快的，马上就把东西弄好了。
Sir, William Johnson.
A pleasure. A good lad, if a bit earnest. I'm told you're putting together an expedition.
We believe there's a precursor site in the region. I require your knowledge of the land and its people to find it.
Sadly, my research has been
这
stolen.
也是找
Without it, I'm of no use
苹
to
果
you.
还是什么之类的，还
Then
是
we'll
其他
find
神
it.
器？
Do you have any leads?
My associate, Thomas Hickey, has been making the rounds. He's quite good at loosening tongues.
Well, tell me where I can find him. I'll see if I can't speed things up.
We've heard rumors of bandits operating from a compound southwest of here. You'll likely find him there.
Charles?
Sir,
We'd best be off.
of course.
威廉强生，唐马斯，军人，商人。 他直接传过来这边了。
Thomas Hickey?
九是路边的人，就知道是叫汤马斯基。
Is that supposed to mean something?
Show some respect, boy.
Peace, Charles. William Johnson sent us in the hopes we might expedite your search.
We don't need no expediting. Don't need none of your fancy London speak neither. I found the men that done the theft.
Then why are you just lazing around?
Figuring out how to deal with those varlets.
I have an idea.
Well, let's hear it.
I'll kill the lookout, take up a position behind the guards. You two approach from the front. When I open fire on the group, you charge in. We'll have the element of surprise on our side. Half will fall before they've even realized what's happened.
都给他 都给他解决就好了。这么大声不会出事吗
Get into position, but wait for me to take the first shot.
这么大声不会被听到？使用枪支刺杀佣兵。
Go on now, or you make us mad.
下面。
Go on now, or you make us mad.
我把后面的，哦，快点回去。哎，回不去哦，这边。这怎么杀？所以就先杀这4个就对了。
Go on now, or you make us mad. Go on.
靠，被发现。
So much for the element of
奇
surprise.
袭，所以是杀回了。
Oi, ape them! Shoot them before they reach us!
Use those spare muskets, and you won't have enough.
Fall back!
骑起也是
Fall
OK
back!
的
We'll be safe inside!
也是很简单的。
What now?
We can blow the door with those. Go on, shoot them.
拍什么手啦？为什么？总不能动。脚怎么射啊？ bug 了，这样为什么都不给我射？还是我要拿那个火枪啊？
Thomas Hickey?
Who's asking?
Haytham Kenway.
Is that supposed to mean something?
Show some respect, boy.
Peace, Charles. William Johnson sent us in the hopes we might expedite your search. Get into position, but wait for me to take the first shot.
Go on now, before you make us mad.
So much for the element of surprise.
Reinforcements!
Hey, fuck! Shoot! Before they reach us!
You both clear market, and you won't have to...
Fall back! Fall back! We'll be safe inside! On with the show then.
都没有讲说要按 Q 射击。
Guess they wasn't so safe inside after all. Lay down your weapons, and I'll consider letting you live.
I make you the same offer. We've no quarrel. I only wish to return this chest to its rightful owner.
Nothing rightful about Mr. Johnson.
I won't ask again.
Agreed.
Your kind has no need for books and maps. Who put you up to this?
Never seen a person. It's always been dead drops and letters. But they always pay, so we do the jobs.
Well, those days are done. Tell your masters I said as much.
Who should I say you are?
You don't? They'll know.
Atham, this one's got some shot on him. You might want to be grabbing it on account of your pistol being parched.
A shame, sir.
Back to the Green Dragon, then. I need a drink. Careful, gents. We've company.
Don't let go of the chest, Charles. We'll take care of this.
Wait, them bodies is sure to have loot on them. Would be a shame to let it all go to waste.
Are you mad? In case you've forgotten, we're in the midst of something.
Aw, why's you always got to go and spoil the sport?
保护姿势有点怪怪的。旁边不是有另外两个人帮忙啊？ 刚刚是驯营展吗？还没识破，那 OK 了吧
？Come on now, it's just a few fools with knives. They ain't so tough.
看起来速度那么慢。对啊，有吧？前面一点。 这么高有点大。这是那么多人啊！这都不开枪这样，只要拿个前面的刺刀刺我，什么都不会做。哎，上马车了。
Oi! Mr. Johnson's gonna need to double my pay after all this if he expects me to keep at his side.
There you are.
My thanks, Master Kenway. Now, tell me what it is you need.
The images on this amulet, are they familiar to you? Perhaps one of the tribes has shown you something similar.
It appears Kanyan Gahaga in origin.
Can you trace it to a specific location? I need to know where it came from.
With my research returned, perhaps.
Let me see what I can do.
Thomas!
或是一个晶片哦。
What? Rent yourself a room.
他人是拽什么啊？
And a bath as well. I suspect we'll be here for a while.
为什么真正不能跑步啊？至少要加快跑步嘛。
Evening, gentlemen.
Charming.
Oh, peace, Charles. He'll grow on you.
Oi! Catherine, you fussock! Get back here! Daddy needs a drink.
How fares the search?
Maths and maps are not cutting it.
What of your local contacts?
We'll need to earn their trust before they'll share what they know.
I have an idea on how we might be affecting that. There's a man who's taken to enslaving natives. Rescue them, and they'll owe us.
Do you know where they're being held?
Afraid not.
Benjamin Churchwill. He's a finder and a fixer. He's also on your list.
And there I was, wondering whom I might solicit next. Well done.
就是刚刚那个东西被偷的那个。对面而已啊。
Wonderful.
喂
Charles?
Sir?
Seems like we're not the only ones looking for Mr. Church.
Damn it, he could be anywhere. What do we do?
You find him. Come. I'll show you how.
啊！把人家油画弄破。哎，他是撕一个人的画像出来。猪有个到处乱跑。
Should we write his family, do you think?
Not our business to meddle, even if we've the best of intentions.
But if you could have seen it, they were surely drunk carrying on like that, and during the day, no less.
Another mercenary. To all weavers, the esteemed craftsman Peter Witzel has contracted a demonstration of his latest looms.
谁啊？为什么要插到我们两个中间啊？
Not likely if he keeps up such carousing.
Truly a shameful display. Benjamin's parents would be mortified.
Perhaps I should send someone to retrieve him before he damages his reputation beyond repair.
而且调查这应该没差吧？又不是平民，问一下或听一下，应该不会死吧
Start questioning those on the street. I'm headed for higher ground.
左右变得很灵敏，应该说怎么讲呢？左右有点怪怪的。上面。 有老鹰。
Take a listen. With luck, one of those people knows what became of Ben.
I've asked the priors, but they all plead ignorance.
Bugger that! They're lying!
Aye. Well, what can I do? Threats light off them and I'll not deign to grovel.
Actions speak louder than words, my friend. Arrest one and put him in stocks. See if he's so glib then.
To do so without cause will set them singing songs about us. Last thing the city needs is town criers complaining about our abuse of authority.
And forget it. The crime is done. The killer's gone. Those who know won't share their secrets. If the city wishes to harbor scoundrels, let them pay the
他们这
price
步
for
兵
it.
都全副武装了。对啊，全副武装了。
So he says to church that one way or another the debt will be settled. I don't envy the man. He's grim times ahead.
Well, what do you think they're planning?
All I know is it can't be good.
Probably looking for a nice, quiet place to do the deed. From what I hear tell, his work usually involves quite a bit of screaming.
Which reminds me, we'd best not buy any meat.
Good call, that.
I asked if I could help, and they waved me away. Insisted it was all under control. How odd. Did they say what had happened? No. Only that it was a trifling matter, and he'd be returned home soon. There was some blood, though, so I wonder if it wasn't more serious than they let on. Where were they taking him? Towards the hilltop. Perhaps there's a doctor at the fort.
Blessed dust.
See, Charles? We'll have the church in no time, just as I said we would.
If I might ask, sir, where did you learn to do all this?
It is a requirement when you are raised in the manner that I was. Perception is fundamental to the Order. It guides the feet when running and climbing, informs the hands when striking and fighting. But most important, it transforms the senses, and we begin to know the world in a different way. Careful. The place is well guarded. We need to slip past them. Locked. I'll have to find the key. Wait here.
Is he doing?
对看一下，其中的人身上有。哎，有这种白痴。太呆了吧！喂，被发现了。
Here we are then.
Why must you always make these things so difficult, Benjamin? Merely provide me with recompense, and all shall be forgiven.
I'll not pay for protection I don't need.
Clearly, you do require protection. Else we wouldn't be here. How very gauche. Now, what shall we do about our guest?
Maybe I'll take his hands, put an end to his surgery. Maybe I'll take his tongue, put an end to his waggling. Or maybe I'll take his cock, put an end to his fucking us.
So many options. I can't possibly decide. Take all three.
No, hold a moment. Perhaps I was hasty in refusing you earlier.
I'm so very sorry, Benjamin. But that door has closed.
Be reasonable, Silas.
I rather think I was. But you took advantage of my generosity. I won't be made a fool a second time. I fear I lack the constitution to bear witness to such barbarism. Come find me when you're finished, Cutter.
You'll regret this, Silas, do you hear me? I'll have your head!
No. I rather think you won't.
You get lucky and pass out. Though I dare say I'll do my best to ensure that doesn't happen. A little bit from here, a little bit from there. Make myself a nice keepsake, you know?
You're absolutely mad.
Just like all good artists. Just a quick little...
Who are you?
Hatham Kenway,
不是
at your
才
service.
刚见面而已吗？
I don't understand. Why are you here?
Walk with me, Mr. Church, and all will be explained.
Johnson's told me what you intend. As it happens, the man who held me is the same one that you seek. His name is Silas Thatcher.
That fancy lad is our slaver?
Don't let his velvet tongue deceive you. A crueler and more vicious creature I've never known.
What can you tell me of his operation?
He hosts at least 100 men, more than half of whom are redcoats.
All this for some slaves?
Hardly. The man's a commander in the King's troop, in charge of the Southgate Fort.
We need to find a way inside. Let me think on it. In the meantime, I'll attend to our final recruit.
John Pitcairn's our man. I'll take you to him.
游戏应该是有优化好的感觉。
State your business.
有时候连
New recruit.
有时候掉到
More
50
kindling for the pyre, eh?
FPS。
Well, go on then.
这种画质。
How did you manage that?
Did you forget, sir? My commission is with General Braddock. When I'm not attending to you, of course.
Pitcairn, you fool! Your acts are treacherous. Give me one good reason. I shouldn't kill you, right? Were you planning to announce yourself, or did you hope my men wouldn't notice your arrival?
If you'll allow me to explain.
Ho ho! By all means. I should like very much to hear this.
I have not deserted, sir. I am here under Commander Amherst's orders.
Show me a letter bearing his seal, and you might be spared the gallows.
I have no such thing. The nature of my work, sir,
It's the sort of thing best not put to paper.
Hatham.
General Braddock.
他认识。
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. Wolves often travel in packs.
Master Pitcairn won't be here for but a few weeks. I shall return him to his proper post once our work is finished.
The devil's work, no doubt. It's bad enough my superiors have insisted I grant you use of Charles. But they said nothing about this traitor. You'll not have him.
Edward, listen to reason.
We're done here. See these gentlemen out.
Well, that didn't go as I expected.
And to think I used to call him brother.
What now? Well, they'll chase us off if we try and return.
We're done with this camp. And as luck would have it, so are they. Come along.
What are you planning?
To steal Master Pitcairn.
What?
You'll see. Now, when I give the signal, you're to distract Braddock's patrol and lure them into a dead end.
head next?
Perhaps down Marlborough?
No. Its residents are too content. Their homes are nice, days untroubled.
What of Lynn or Ship Street?
Yes. Those fresh arrived are often soon in dire straits. They're more likely to seize upon an opportunity to fatten their purses and feed their young. Now! Oi! You thieves and scoundrels, one and all! Fire on you and your false war! After him!
Unhand him, Edward.
You again.
Let us go. And John Pitcairn with us.
I will not have my authority challenged.
Nor I.
Put them all in chains.
Oh, hell.
I stay my hand today because you were once my brother, and a better man than this. Or should our paths ever cross again, all debts will be forgotten. You're free now, John.
Traitor! Go on, then. Join them on their fool's errand. And when you find yourself lying...
I assume you've good reason for causing all this madness. What is it you require of me?
I'll explain everything on the way. Gentlemen, I believe I found the solution to our problem. Or rather, Odysseus has.
How do you? Are you new guy?
The Greek hero, you lobcock.
Allow me to explain. We enter Silas' fort, under the pretext of kinship. Once inside, we spring our trap, free the captives, and kill the slaver.
Dodgy, dodgy. I like it.
Then, let us begin. First, we need to find ourselves a convoy. convoy should be here soon. We'll attack on my signal.
Understood, sir.
他应该不算那种会武打的吧？他一来就要一直忙着杀人。
The Boston Gazette, your best source for news.
这是什么？
For the amateur.
还蛮多的。
What the hell is this?
A thousand pardons, sirs. Seems we've had ourselves an unhappy little accident.
Get it sorted, and quickly.
Of course, my lord. At once.
All of your life!
Charles, you and William serve as vanguard. Let no man reach us.
What about me?
You and John will follow from a distance and keep watch over us. I'll signal you when I have need of your services. We're here to help you, along with those held inside Southgate Fort.
Free me.
Not until we're inside the gate. I can't chance an inspection of the gate going wrong. I'll see you safe. You have my word. Do you know anything of Silas' operation? How many men we might expect? The nature of their defenses? You must be rather important to him if you were given your own escort.
Sir, we've enemies ahead. Shall I engage them?
No. Let Jonathan and Thomas take care of it.
As you wish.
I wish you'd trust us. Though I suppose it's only natural for you to be wary. So be it.
Halt! Identify yourselves! Where is Lieutenant Jones? What's the meaning of this?
Engage the enemy!
Goddamn dogs. Let no man reach us.
没有抓，干什么杀狗？他怎么杀狗啊？没有什么训练，然后怎么都可以将那个刺客从2、3层楼掉下刺杀？因为刚那个来杀了一只狗。
Aha! Bringing fresh meat, eh? Come here. I want to take a look at your science.
On your guard, men.
Of course.
Only say the word, and I'll cut them down.
Who's your officer?
Engage the enemy!
这一段根本就无意义啊！走，然后就是看时间按 T，然 然后马车也不是自己控制。这一段就是蛮无聊。那马也自己走，我也没拉缰绳，没拉绳子。那马失控，不就直接跑掉了？杀很多人，然后前面的还没看到。
Halt! Evening, gentlemen.
State your business.
Delivery for Silas.
Go on.
有一个要越狱啊。
See, I'm freeing you just as I said I would. Now, if you'll allow me to explain.
直接跑掉是这样。
Let her go.
But she'll give us away.
No, she won't.
What's the plan?
Free the captives and avoid detection.
What of Silas?
He dies.
他到底来这边干嘛？怎么一来，然后就在那边一直杀人？搞不懂他要干嘛。而且应该被看到，应该没差吧？都伪装了，都穿这样衣服了，难道还会被发现？吓我一跳，有人都不见了。我的，靠北。
Signal when you're ready to strike.
喂，全部重新啊！都太白痴了吧！
quiet was all I asked. Instead, I'm awakened not 10 minutes later by this cacophonous madness. I expect an explanation, and it had best be good. How? How did this happen? My precious merchandise set free! It's unacceptable! Rest assured, I'll have the heads of those responsible, but first we clean up this mess! Seal the fort, kill any who try to escape. I don't care if they be one of us or one of them. To approach the gate is to be made a corpse. Am I understood?
Push them back! Glad to have you with us. I could use some help.
Kill the intruders! All of them!
The Order stands united.
He's the one responsible! Kill him!
I'll fillet you like a hippo.
这再怎么烂
Who are you? Name's Hatham Kenway. You don't know me, but I believe the two of you are well acquainted.
I made a promise to you, Cyrus. One I intend to keep.
还不是很酷吗？一开始被球打的时候，囚禁在那边被打的时候，嚣张不起来。讲这女的怎么回来了？干嘛？少女心被发现。
What happens now? We wait. But not for very long, I suspect.
第二章结束，先玩到这边。一天慢慢玩啊，毕竟这个游戏玩到目前的感觉应该是。
It's been several weeks now since we freed the Mohawk prisoners from captivity. I had hoped their leader might make contact, but there's been only silence. My men grow restless. They want to know what comes next, and I do not have an answer. Lee alone remains active, pursuing leads however slight. He stalks the city streets and scouts the bordering woods, hopeful that he might make contact with one of those we saved.
反正我觉得目前为止觉得还好，没有说太好玩。
It was she who helped the others to safety. If we can find her, I believe I'll have my answers. So, I watch and wait. Hopeful that my true mission might finally begin.
启示录的时候就是，因为它是一系算那二代的一系列。 觉得不错。可是3代到目前为止，我觉得一设定跟动作有点不习惯。先玩到这边，先休息了。